This video today goes out to all my small business owners. I'm going to show you how to run a promotion and have other businesses pay for it, and you reap the benefits. I pretty much can guarantee you've never seen anything like this type of promotion. Well, I can pretty much guarantee it's gonna go deep. It's gonna go deep. It's gonna have statistics, it's gonna have creativity, it's gonna have social engagement for social media platforms. It's deep, peeps. So buckle up, because here we go. I've actually been looking forward to doing this video for quite a while. I've been putting it off since November, right before Thanksgiving of November last year. And the reason for it is I kind of wanted to see how it would shake out and if there would be any traction flashing forward about 3 or 4 months, just to see if people would go back and see any of the information that was there. And it is exactly what's been going on. So I thought today would be a good time to share. So this is not a clickbait, this is truth. I guarantee you've probably never seen this promotion idea from anyone else because I searched and searched. So let's just jump right into it. My daughter does real estate here in Kansas City, and she knows that I am a very creative person. She also witnessed that I had done a promotion 2 years back for a jeweler here in Kansas City, and it was a unique idea that I'd come up with, and it did really, really well. He did not want to run it the 3rd year because he was worried about some liability issues, and it just wasn't a really good time for him, so we kind of shelved the idea. So I kept thinking in the back of my mind though, there could be another level to this idea. We took this whole idea to another level for a real estate agent. Keep in mind what I'm getting ready to share with you, we did with a jeweler, and now we've done it with a real estate agent. And I'm bringing this up because you, whoever you're watching this video, if you're a small, medium-sized business, you're looking for different ways to engage your audiences in your particular market. And this is something that I found works very, very well for engagement in a social platform. The idea is stemmed off of something called geocaching. Now, geocaching is something that people participate doing all over the United States and other countries as well. It's actually using a geolocated device like your cell phone that has longitude and latitude, and you will go out to a website and it will say, you know, there's specific cache, which is C-A-C-H-E, in an area, and you will go to find it. It's like a mini treasure hunt. And people put these caches all over the world, and you can go find them, and sometimes they're little boxes or capsules or whatever, and you can sign that you found it, or you can take an item out or put an item in. It's a lot of fun for a family activity. But what if you took this idea and this concept and you applied it to a business? And this was my idea. The idea stems off of 2 different things. We were coming into Christmas. My daughter is a real estate agent, and she was wanting engagement, social engagement for going into the 2019 year, and she wanted to have a way that her old clientele could participate and share with possible new clients in the future. The idea worked like this. We would come up with something called Christmas Cache. Now, see, Christmas Cache, basically C-A-C-H-E, is a small treasure. And the idea was that we would use the cache, these items, to help somebody go through the Christmas season, and this would be done prior to Black Friday. So somebody would have to find it prior to Black Friday. We kind of figured out 10 days prior to Black Friday, and we started working on the geocaching idea. I told her to reach out to her best vendors. And what I mean by having other people pay for this and build it up, how could we help bring value to others? So she reached out to the vendors that she uses a lot, like a title company. She also uses a loan company. Then she has people that do painting and wood rot repair. So she reached out to them and said, would you be willing to participate in this promotion with me and put up something of value? So the idea behind Christmas Cache was to make it easier on Christmas. If you're having family come into town, you'd love to have your house cleaned, full house cleaning. You'd love to have your windows cleaned. You might want a room painted. So all these different nuances would be put into the cache, and we came up with a prize list that I think equated to around $1,500, right around $1,500, $1,800. It targeted specific, benefits to the people participating to want to win. When we did this with a jeweler, we actually did this same setup, but without other vendors. He paid for it all, and we had this set up for Cupid's Cache, which would be right before Valentine's Day. And he had a romantic dinner, he gave some earrings, he gave a limo ride to the dinner. So creating this cache of value can either be done individually by the business that's participating, so you have vendors participating, or you have specific just you as the vendor taking care of the value, the cache. So how does it work, Todd? Well, geocaching is based on geolocated area. So you have to take these items and put it into something so somebody could go find it. And so we took it and I came up with an area that was right around the Kansas City area. You have to remember you're getting ready to have hundreds of people start following this very rapidly, and they're going to go to different areas rapidly, and you're going to find out that if you put clues in that have, I don't know, if you have them going to other businesses, you're going to find out that those businesses will get swamped and inundated by swarms of people. I learned this through the first Cupid's Cache promotion that I did. So you want to be very targeted, that you're not going to send groups of people anywhere they're going to get hurt, they're going to dig in something, they're going to vandalize anything. You have to keep it very generic. So in our case, I chose an area that is a park that's here and had some specific landmarks, and it had, you know, it was open 24 hours, but most people are not going to search after dark. That's what I chose. I chose this area. I went out ahead, I hid this particular cache, and you use your phone and a longitude and latitude app, and when you ever hide this prize, you will find the GPS coordinates for that location. I took a screenshot of that, and then from there, I started looking around and taking pictures of different landmarks that are around that area, and these were the clues we were going to give to find Christmas Cache. There are 2 of these gazebo platforms on 2 sides. One over there, one over here. That one over there does not lead down to the bottom. This one does lead down to the bottom through a sidewalk. Here comes a runner. From there, I had my daughter create a logo. She paid Fiverr, I believe, as a logo company, I think 20 bucks, and they created the Christmas Cache logo, sponsored by Leahy Homes. We put together the prize list, and this was the start. Then I had her go ahead and create a Facebook page for Christmas Cache that could basically track all the statistical data. In the past, I've also used Twitter, but in this Christmas Cache scenario, we went ahead and just used a Facebook page. It was more social engagement, and we also were able to share more often, and the statistical data was easier to track. Following me? We have a cache, we've hidden the cache, we have GPS located area, and we have the prizes that were all paid for through her vendors or sponsors. Now you're thinking, wow, this actually seems pretty good. Does anyone actually come? Well, here's what you do. After you create the Facebook page and we put the logo, we created a video. And this video was us explaining Christmas Cache and how it was gonna work and how many days. But what you don't tell people in this video is that each clue is going to contain numbers. The numbers are referenced in the clues, and you give a clue every single day at noon, and those clues will have number based on the GPS coordinates that you acquired for where the cache is located. If it's 46.1498, you're creating clues that includes those numbers. Now, I think it's a lot better. Do not scramble the numbers. We either start with the longitudinal numbers first, and we give clues based on those, and then we give the latitudinal numbers. So it just depends. You can go either way. It's totally up to you, but this is the way we conducted it. We've done it 3 times now, and each time it's been a little varying differences, because when other people come to see you do another promotion, they already have in their mind how this is gonna work, so they have a little leg up, so you have to trick those people as well. Here's the coolest part. The social dynamic, once you post this video, here's how it starts out right away. Once you get it all created, you have this Christmas Cache page. From that part, I share it on my page, so you have my 2,000 followers that are now socially going to watch, that are in this demographic area. And then my daughter, who's a real estate agent, shared it on her page. So what happened with all the other real estate agents in that office? What do you think they did? They jumped in and started sharing her promotion. You see, here's the key. Some will follow the promotion, and some will start tracking these numbers because it gets addictive. It's like, wow, we have a chance to win a $2,000 prize. It's right here, it's family oriented, and we can go out into the parks and kind of run around. It's very engaging for many, many people. The coolest part is that as this engagement starts happening, they start playing off each other, they start forming these little groups, they start communicating back and forth through messaging. They will message on the clues when we are for Christmas Cash. And look at right there. They're looking for it. They're so close. I could probably be tasting it right now. I can't wait to give an update on where all the clues were and what happened and how we got to this point. So Todd, how do you take this to the next level? Well, remember, when you reach out to these business owners that are participating as a sponsor, let's just say the title company that was one of the sponsors that is paying for, say, the whole house deep clean, that's their sponsorship. This title company, what you do then is you engage them by going to them. I had my daughter Brianna go to them and shoot a video for the clue. And you have that sponsor read the clue off the piece of paper. And they get to talk into what their business is and what they do. So now they have social engagement because they're now participating in the promotion, the Christmas Cash promotion. And the best part is now that they're participating, what do? They actually turn around and they share it with their constituents at their offices, and those people start following along and they may share to their people. So what's happening is you're getting these tentacles and organic reach to other individuals in different platforms, and then those people come and they start watching and following the clues. It ramps up super fast and the participation and engagement is super quick, and it even gets a little more dynamic as you're into about 5-6 clues and people start figuring out where this cache may be, and they start arriving to the locations ahead of time, and now you've got 4 or 5 people at a specific location and they're knowing that each other are trying to read the clues, trying to figure it out. They're posting their videos, they're asking for help from their friends, and all Brianna is doing with her real estate company is gaining people following her social content. See, that was the whole promotion idea. Now let's say that you're a carpet cleaner and you want to run this type of promotion. You have to find a cache that you would tie up around this. Or if you're, say, a jeweler, or if you're, I don't know, a mechanic or something like that, you have to partner with the businesses around you to create something that's pretty unique and dynamic. So it gets very addicting quickly. So, and also with this promotion, there has to be a finite time frame for people to find the cache. This cannot be drawn out for 30 days. This is a promotion that you'll run for about a 2-week, 2.5-week time frame. That's pretty much about as far as you can take it for the social engagement, and people don't get tired of it. It ramps up, ramps up, ramps up. Then at the end, you find the prize and you shoot a video with them. I actually shot video along the way and used drone footage when they were out looking for the cache. We had social engagement questions bouncing off each other when the clues were posted, which was really pretty neat in their social dynamic. And then when the cache is actually found, you have a lot of people that are kind of let down. Like they feel like they've invested a lot of time the last 3 or 4 days. They've spent hours out there looking. They've brought their families out there looking. So when actually somebody wins, there is a dynamic letdown. So my recommendation is to have like little secondary prizes to people that really jumped in there and really participated, that you could say, thank you so much for participating. Look forward to seeing you next year. Something that like you can give like just a consolation to them. That is a recommendation I have. It's gonna be 27 steps from this tree, you'll find the cache. Well, they just happened to walk over and I had just set it right on the ground, right here in front of this clump of stuff, just right in the grass is all I did. And they just happened to just move it. And then when they moved it, all of a sudden, boom, they found it. So awesome. Did you post everything?
I just sent it to Bree. That's what it said to do. Should I post it to the page?
Sure, if you can.
That'd be fun.
All right, so Christmas Cash was a success. We have a winner, and you can enjoy, what is it, Cyber Monday with that. Now you're gonna ask Todd, well, what are the numbers? Well, I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but I'm going to go ahead and post them here. You'll see really quickly the social dynamic and how things started taking off and things started to be shared. There's other dynamics that you can take into play where you can boost a post that will actually have even further outreach. We kept this actually fairly small. My engagement with Cupid's Cash was a little bit bigger because we did more advertisements in that process. But this, it was actually, my daughter she paid, I think, for the Amazon gift card by choice, but pretty much anyone would have sponsored anything that was on the list and she would have had this completely done free of charge. So, but you're going, Todd, did she get anything from it? See, that's the thing. You have two different aspects here. One, you can look at it an aspect of trying to make sure that you recoup the expenses from putting on the cash or the promotion, or the second aspect is to build your name and plant the seeds for future harvest. Her goals were to get her name exposure out there for springtime to turn around and list more houses. As far as that goes, she accomplished that goal immediately, and I believe she's had 2 referrals off of promotion. So I say all this is because people start looking forward. This is the reason I waited a few months, is they are checking out the page. People have commented, I can't wait for next year type scenario. So this is something that you can build over the course of time. Now, is this for everyone? No, absolutely not. Is this a promotion that you could do that would be engaging to help build your business in a unique way and use all the social platforms out there? Absolutely. There's no one that's really doing this, and people enjoy shows like The Amazing Race or things like that they watch on TV. They want to be participating. They want to go out and take a little adventure of their own, get out of the humdrum, and this is a great promotion to be able to run. People ask me all the time, well, what would you charge if you were going to put this on? Honestly, you would charge anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 to get it all set up, and then have the social engagements, edit videos. There's different levels to this. I have a level that's even bigger than this one that would involve a whole city and would involve camera crews and things like that. So I have bigger ideas and promotions. I have smaller ideas for promotions. It's just something that I've been gifted in being able to come up with. So this was just one way that I thought I would give back. I'm not gonna hold this to myself. I think someone in the United States could be able to use this with no competition. I don't even care about that. I just thought today, with my LinkedIn crowds and all the business owners that follow me for different aspects, I thought this would be a valuable piece of content to maybe help you out and grow and engage in this media-driven world that we're in right now, especially on YouTube and other social dynamics. So if you don't feel comfortable doing that, or if you had questions, you can always shoot me a message and I'd be happy to help out and give you pointers and direction and talk into that. If you have an idea where you're like, Todd, I'd really like to have you come and help, we could always work on that too. But that being said, I hope today's video was a big help to you, and I look forward to, like always, sharing my content with you. And as you can see, this YouTube channel is geared more on the entrepreneurial side of life, but I enjoy the lifestyle and meeting people along the way and sharing their stories and having fun. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever media platform you're on. I really would encourage the support. And the reason you click the little bell icon on YouTube is because that way when I actually post a video, you'll actually see it and not be lost in the shuffle. So I'm talking and rambling. I hope this was great. And with that being said, I am out.